She wasn't born into fame. She didn't have a billionaire family. She didn't fit Hollywood's so-called perfect look, but she had something that no one else had. Raw, fearless, undeniable talent. She wasn't the most glamorous, she wasn't the loudest, and yet she became unforgettable. The girl who floated on a door in Titanic didn't just survive the icy waters, she rose above the storm of Hollywood expectations. While other stars were chasing fame, Kate Winslet was chasing truth. Every tear she cried, every line she delivered, it felt real, because with Kate, it is real. She's not your typical movie star. She's a force of nature, a symbol of authenticity, in a world that's obsessed with perfection. From a struggling teenager in Reading, England, to an Oscar-winning powerhouse, her story isn't just about acting. It's about courage, confidence, and carving your own path when everyone tells you to fit in. And let's be real. In a Hollywood full of filters and fakery, Kate Winslet keeps it 100% raw. She's not out here chasing clout. She's chasing truth, art, and emotional honesty. It isn't just another celebrity story. This is the rise of a woman who made the world feel again. Kate Winslet, the name that whispers elegance and screams talent. She is that rare kind of actress who doesn't just play a role. She becomes it. Whether she's Rose in Titanic, Clementine in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, or Mare in Mayor of Easttown, she disappears into her characters until you forget she's acting. But behind that powerful screen presence is a story of rejection, resilience, and revolution. Growing up in a modest family in Reading, England, Kate faced constant criticism. People told her she wasn't Hollywood material. Casting directors said she was too big, too plain, too different. But instead of changing herself to fit the industry, she made the industry change for her. Then came 1997, the movie that changed everything. Titanic, a film so iconic it made history, and so did she. With Leonardo DiCaprio by her side, Kate Winslet became the heart of one of the greatest love stories ever told. But what most people don't know is that role almost didn't happen. Kate had to fight for it. She literally called the director, begged for an audition, and said, "You don't understand, I am Rose Day." And when she got the part, she didn't just play it, she owned it.
Early life. The roots of talent. Kate Elizabeth Winslet was born on October 5, 1975, in Reading, Berkshire, England. She grew up in a working-class family, where art and performance were central to everyday life. Her father, Roger Winslet, was a struggling stage actor, while her mother, Sally Bridges, balanced family life with part-time jobs. Kate's parents encouraged creativity and expression, which would become a foundation for her future. From a young age, Kate displayed a natural flair for performance. She was drawn to emotional storytelling, often performing scenes from Shakespeare and popular films in front of family and friends. At age 11, she enrolled at Redroof's theater school, a move that marked the beginning of her professional training. Teachers have described her as incredibly disciplined, yet deeply emotive, capable of conveying subtle feelings that many adult actors struggle with. Hidden truth. Kate has openly discussed feeling different from her peers. She wasn't the traditional Hollywood pretty girl and often faced criticism about her appearance. Casting directors told her she was too big or too unconventional to make it in film. Yet instead of changing herself, she leaned into her talent and emotional honesty, a choice that would define her career. Her upbringing instilled resilience and self-belief. She witnessed her parents' struggles in theater, which gave her a deep respect for the craft and the determination to succeed without compromising her authenticity.
Early career, from local TV to global. Recognition. Kate's first professional role came at age 14 in the British television series Dark Season, 1989. She followed this with roles in various TV dramas, gradually earning a reputation as a serious young actress. What distinguished her was her ability to inhabit characters fully, whether in small-screen dramas or stage performances. Her breakthrough came with Peter Jackson's Heavenly Creatures 1994, where she played Juliet Hulme in the true crime story of two teenage girls whose friendship led to a shocking murder. Critics praised Kate's depth and maturity, calling her beyond her years and highlighting her ability to portray complex emotions convincingly. Hidden Truth. At this stage, Kate was still relatively unknown in the US, but she was already developing a reputation among directors as fearless, detail-oriented, and willing to take risks, traits that would later secure her iconic roles. By the mid-1990s, Hollywood had noticed her, but she was careful not to compromise her integrity. She rejected roles that demanded superficial glamour, opting instead for parts that challenged her emotionally and morally. Titanic. The defining moment, 1997's Titanic, was a career-defining role, but it was far from an easy path. Kate played Rose DeWitt Bukater, a young aristocrat trapped by societal expectations who finds love with Jack Dawson, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. The film became a cultural phenomenon, making Kate a global star overnight. But behind the scenes, she faced intense physical and emotional challenges, filming in freezing water for extended periods, performing emotionally draining love scenes under high-pressure scrutiny, handling the global media frenzy that followed the movie. Hidden Truth. Kate was only 21 when she filmed Titanic, and she has admitted that the overwhelming fame was terrifying. She feared being forever typecast as the Titanic girl, which motivated her to pursue diverse, challenging roles immediately afterward. Interestingly, Kate fought hard for the role. James Cameron initially hesitated, but Kate convinced him she was the only actress capable of portraying Rose's mix of vulnerability, rebellion, and inner strength. The success of Titanic also put Kate in the public eye in ways she hadn't anticipated. Paparazzi attention, public scrutiny of her appearance, and media speculation about her personal life became constant pressures, all while she was just starting her adult life. Career reinvention, depth over glamour. After Titanic, Kate deliberately avoided roles that would typecast her. Instead, she focused on challenging, emotionally complex characters, showing the world her range and depth. Key films in this period include Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. Kate played Clementine, woman struggling with the pain and impermanence of love. Her performance was praised for raw, unpredictable emotional honesty. The Reader, 2008. Kate won the Academy Award for Best Actress, portraying Hannah Schmitz, a woman grappling with moral and emotional complexity after World War II. Preparing for this role involved extensive research into post-war Germany, as well as learning the physical and emotional nuances of Hannah's character. Hidden Truth. Kate has repeatedly discussed the physical and emotional toll of intense roles. She said preparing for The Reader left her drained but fulfilled, highlighting how much effort she puts into understanding a character's psychology. She also refused to conform to Hollywood beauty standards, turning down roles that required extreme dieting or cosmetic alteration. Instead, she became an advocate for body positivity, inspiring other actresses to embrace their natural selves. Personal life, strength behind the spotlight. Kate's personal life has been both public and private. She has been married twice, first to director Sam Mendes 2003 to 2010, then to Ned Rock'n'Roll Edward Abel Smith, with whom she has 3 children. Balancing family and career has been challenging. Kate has been open about postpartum body image struggles, saying that Hollywood scrutiny made her realize the importance of self-acceptance. Hidden truth: despite her fame, Kate intentionally keeps her life off social media and away from tabloid culture. She has stated that protecting her privacy allows her to focus on her craft and her family, a rarity in today's celebrity-driven world. Advocacy and hidden strengths beyond acting. Kate Winslet is a champion for authenticity and social causes. Body positivity. She criticizes Photoshop and unrealistic beauty standards, advocating for women to embrace natural forms. Mental health. She speaks about depression, anxiety, and the pressures of fame. Charity work supports children's charities and literacy programs. Hidden truth: Kate is as much an activist as an actress. She quietly influences Hollywood culture, encouraging honesty and realism in film and media, particularly for women and aging actresses. A timeless icon, Kate Winslet is celebrated not just for her performances, but for her integrity, resilience, and emotional truth. Awards include 1 Academy Award, The Reader, 7 BAFTAs for Golden Globes. Hidden truth. Kate has said her proudest achievements are not awards, but the trust of directors and co-stars. Her focus has always been art over ego, proving she values substance over celebrity. She continues to inspire generations of actors to prioritize craft, authenticity, and courage in a world obsessed with appearances. Lesser-known facts. 1. Kate nearly gave up acting in her teens due to repeated rejection. She auditioned for Titanic while sick, yet impressed James Cameron. 3. She is a trained singer and dancer, which subtly enhanced her performances. 4. She chooses roles that challenge societal norms, tackling body image, moral dilemmas, and emotional realism. 5. She avoids social media and public drama, preferring to focus on family and craft. Kate Winslet's journey is a testament to courage, authenticity, and artistry. From a working-class girl in England to a global icon, she navigated fame, Hollywood pressure, and public scrutiny with grace. She remains one of the few actresses who prioritizes craft over clout, depth over glamour, and truth over perfection. Her story is a reminder that real success comes from staying true to yourself, embracing challenges, and never compromising your integrity. Lessons that resonate far beyond Hollywood.